today's video, we've got a review on a super cool new product from Alphagear. This is the Raptor Pro smartwatch. So I've been watching a couple of my buddies here on YouTube, Drop It Like It's Scott, Carolina EDC Reviews. They've done quite a few reviews on these Alphagear watches, and they seem to like them. I went on and did some other research from some of the more electronic channels versus the gun channels, and so far, pretty much everyone that I've watched really likes these watches. So I thought, well, I could buy one, or I could reach out to Alphagear myself and see if maybe they would like to send me one out for a review. And sure enough, they said, pick out which watch you want, we'll send it to you. So I decided to go with the Raptor Pro. All right, let's get this thing out of the box. So there's your packaging. Box top slides off. Got a little welcome pack right here. It says, welcome to the team. And in here we have a thank you for the support card with a QR code. Looks like a QR code to join their affiliate program. Another card for their social media. Pretty cool Alphagear sticker. And we get the user manual, which is pretty big. Full color on both sides. We'll kick that off to the side. Our watch is down here. That lifts out. Does have a QR code screen protector on it. Little mini Torx wrench. And another little Torx wrench. All right. Two more boxes down in there. I'm going to guess this is probably our charging cable. So it's USB to magnet style charger. That's pretty much like the other one that I have. And then in here, I'm going to put my money on it that these are screen protectors. And that they are. So you do get, it looks like 2 screen protectors, a cleaning wipe, and your dry wipe. That is everything in the box. Now, with the magic of editing, we are officially 3 months past the unboxing, and I am still wearing the Alphagear Raptor Pro watch. Now, I don't want to do a real deep dive into the specs of this watch because I'm a gun channel and I'm terrible at doing reviews on electronics, but I do want to talk about my experience with this watch the last few months, what I love about it, and anything that I might change on it. Now, I've been wearing this watch to work for the last few months. And one of my favorite things about this watch, most of the time at work, I've always got wrenches in my hand. I'm always working on something, and I don't like to have to set things down all the time, pull my phone out of my pocket, and see who's calling me or who's texting me. With this watch, what makes it really nice is I have the option to just look at my watch and I can see what my last text was. It will vibrate on my wrist and let me know there is a text. Same with the calls. Now, what's really nice about the calls, I am able to hit a button. I can answer the call. There is also a slider that I can move up and down to adjust the volume. So if I'm in a very loud area, I can turn the volume all the way up, and I am able to talk to the person on the other end of the phone with the watch and still not have to take my phone out of my pocket. Now, I want to talk about the durability of the watch. So the watch is still in great shape. I do have the screen protector on it. Now, the screen protector is getting pretty trashed. The other day I was cutting cast iron out, so I had cast iron dust and metal flakes all over the screen protector. But as far as the screen itself goes, no cracks, no scratches. Now, the other great thing about this watch, especially doing what I do for a living, I am a plumber, so I'm pretty much getting wet all the time. And so far, this watch has been 100% waterproof. It's gotten wet multiple times. Now, I have not submerged this watch. Well, I don't want to say that. I have had my hands down in the back of a couple toilet tanks with the watch on, but I have not submerged it for any long period of time. But it has been underwater. It's been sprayed a million times when I've been cutting pipes out and things like that. And so far, no issues at all there. All right, let's take a closer look at the Raptor Pro. Now, I've got a very basic watch face on this. This has got the time and the date, and my step counter, and my heart rate. They've got hundreds and hundreds of different watch faces you can choose from on the app, and I'm going to show you that here in a second. But I just like to keep a very basic one on here. Now, as far as the screen protector goes, it is a little bit scratched up, but it's in pretty good shape for doing what I do for a living for the last few months. Now, let's get into some of the functions on this. So the button here will turn the screen off. Hit it again, it will turn the screen back on. Now, if we swipe this way, this is one of my favorite things on here, is talk after tap. I can tap this, and I can say text someone, call someone, and the watch will listen and communicate with my phone, and it will send a text or a call. Also, when you scroll this way, you have the other options to make a call with your call button, which is nice to have. You can also listen to your music. So if I've got Spotify running, you can pull that up and you can go left and right, hit play, hit pause. So you can scroll forward and backward through your playlist, which is pretty cool. And the other thing that I absolutely love on this watch is the weather app. So I can hit that and it tells me right now that it is 75 degrees outside and it is cloudy. So those are my favorite functions on the watch. Now, if you scroll to the right, you have your activity center, your sleep, your heart rate, BP, all kinds of stuff going this direction, your stress, and then we're back to that weather app, and then you can add your favorites. All right, I wanted to show you guys the app here real quick. So this is your first page of the app. When you open it, it's got your steps, your sleep, your heart rate, your BP, all the stuff we just scrolled through. Then we can go here, and then this has a list of different workouts if you want to try them out. Then we go over here. Now this is where you control the watch. So up here, it'll tell you the battery life on it. Mine's at 100%. We're going to talk about the battery here in a second. Then you can choose your watch faces. You've got all your notifications, alarms, you name it. And then you go over here, and then this is your personal profile, whatever you want to set up. You can set your goal, how many steps a day you want to get. You can also use Google Fit. Pretty cool app. Now, the next thing we'll talk about is wearing this to the range. So I've wore this to the range multiple times. I wore it at goals during range day. And what I like about wearing it at the range, it does have a step counter. It does have a heart rate monitor, so I can keep track of all that stuff. And the same stuff, like when I'm at work, either my phone is sitting on the back of my truck with my gear, or it's in my pocket. So if someone's texting me, someone's calling me, I can look at the screen and see who it is. All right, the last thing I want to talk about, because this is probably one of the most important things about this watch, and that's battery life. I have had multiple smartwatches, Fitbits, you name it. And I had a Samsung smartwatch one time that would barely make it through an 8-hour day without needing a charge. Now with this Raptor Pro, well, this is on a whole other level. I charge this watch once a week. Normally I'll throw it on the charger on a Saturday or Sunday before I start my work week. And never, ever has this thing died on me. And what I want to say about that is, when I wore this watch to goals, I forgot my charger. I took the watch off the charger. I put it on. We left here real early in the morning on a Wednesday. I was down there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and came home Sunday morning and got home on Sunday night. And my watch was still at 92%. So that entire time I was down there, I only used 8% of my battery on the watch. So I'm guessing you could probably go almost a month before you would actually have to charge this watch. Now, a lot of that's going to depend on how much you're doing with it. I mean, if you're constantly on it, using it to scroll through music and things like that, well, the battery life's going to die down a little bit. But as far as the battery goes on this, it's not going to die on you. I just charge mine once a week, and I know that I'll never have to worry about it dying. And yeah, the battery life is amazing. Now, hopefully before I publish this video, I will have an affiliate code for you guys and a link on my website if you guys want to go over and check out Alphagear and get a discount. But I highly recommend the Alphagear Raptor Pro. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.